If you're a Dark Souls fan, and if you're subscribed to this channel, then chances are you might be, the game Bound by Flame might have shown up on your radar from one place or another because, well, reasons. I know I was certainly interested in it, so let's talk about it. To start out with the positive things, well, the graphics look pretty good and it runs really well. You're gonna get a solid 60 FPS on a decent machine, and that's important. There's also lots of good customization with the crafting system in the game. You don't necessarily pick up tons and tons of loot, but each piece of your equipment can be added onto with materials to make it look better, obviously, and perform better in different ways depending upon how you want it to do. And every single upgrade you make to a weapon is also visual, which is really sick. The setting and atmosphere of the game are really nice, but the story is definitely just your same old generic fantasy bullshit story. There's some mages doing a ritual, the ritual goes wrong, all of a sudden you're possessed by a demon who allows you to control fire and do cool stuff like this. The demon also seems to give you superhuman smartass powers, but your character goes on saying stupid shit like this.
The swamp? Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, did anybody see what I just did to that huge fucking monster? I mean, seriously, I fried that thing. I saved our asses and you're all just, hey, what's for lunch?
I said shut it, Vulcan.
And in fact, a lot of the voice acting in this game is a little bit tongue-in-cheek and stupid, and I can't really decide if it's so bad it's good or it's just bad. I haven't played enough of this game to decide whether or not the developers were actually taking themselves seriously, because there's one huge flaw in this game and it shows itself pretty much immediately. When I first started playing, I was dying a lot and taking a lot of damage, and I just originally thought that I'm new to this game, I don't understand the combat system, and I'm not leveled up in any way, and potentially it's also just a difficult game. It is an extremely difficult game, and you're going to die a lot and be very frustrated. And the game is difficult for all the wrong reasons. A game like Dark Souls is difficult by design. This game is difficult by lack of design. The key problem in the combat system is that you can hit enemies and they don't give a shit. In Dark Souls, when an enemy is attacking you, if you're aggressive and you hit them during their combat animation, they're gonna feel that hit. They're gonna stop attacking. The same goes for you. If you stack enough poise on your gear and you have enough armor, you can take hits, but if you don't have enough poise, you're going to get interrupted while doing various activities, including attacking. In a lot of games, when you hit an enemy with a giant sword, they're gonna feel it. They're gonna stop attacking, and they're not gonna be happy about it. In this game, it doesn't matter what you do. You can hack and slash away at enemies, and they will just continue pressing right on through you like there's some PCP rattled robot. There's a fantastic example of all this in a fight that you have to do early on in the story. You have to fight a guy who will later become your companion, but in order to progress through the story, you have to win this fight. And he will kick your ass, because no matter what you do, you can hack at him with your sword, you can throw fireballs, and you can kick him, and nothing happens. You can be in the middle of hitting him with your sword, and he will just continue attacking you like he doesn't even feel it. It's very rare that your kick will actually interrupt the enemy, let alone knock them down, and they can knock you down all the time. And there's no quick way to get back up, so you're pretty much screwed because yes, they will run over and beat you while you're down. And that happens a lot. So you find yourself forced to run away and do cheesy tactics. Now there are ranged weapons in the game and there are magic in the game, but none of it really does a lot of damage, and the ranged weapons have very limited ammo, and there's also explosive traps and stuff, but those also are very limited. Your health does come back if you spec into the right tree, and you find yourself just kind of running away trying to get pot shots in while your health regenerates, so you don't actually have to fight him in close-to-close combat because he will kick your ass. And there really is a lot more to this game and a lot more that I could talk about, a lot of good things that I could talk about, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna skip all that and tell you not to play this game because the combat system absolutely ruins what otherwise could have been a halfway decent game. So for now, let's just continue playing Dark Souls and wait for the next big thing like Lords of the Fallen maybe to give us something else to play. My name has been Vatolicious and thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe for Dark Souls 2 content and other gaming content like this when I feel it's somewhat relevant. Again, thanks for watching. See you later.